Hey guys, welcome to the Heycast.
Shut up, Arnold. This is my introduction. Shut the fuck up. This is mine. This is my time.
Is it your time?
This is my time.
I don't think it's your time. It's my time.
This is my time.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast.
No,
to the Heycast.
I'm cutting all of this out.
I don't think you are. He's gonna be too long. He's like, I'm too tired. He's gonna live and have his thing. So
Cut all that out.
oh yeah, I'm sure you are.
Just listen to the podcast tomorrow. It's going to be all cut out.
It's only going to be Timothy's voice.
No.
That's too much effort.
Yeah, that's too much effort.
No, because I could just literally just delete
Oh
this.
shit! It's not that much effort.
You never know.
It wouldn't be that much effort.
That is true.
Well, I'm going to start a live video
Why?
because I can.
What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome
I'm
to the
cutting all that
Heycast.
out. I'm cutting all that
so
out.
welcome to the Hey We're Playing. Today we're going to be playing a podcast about E3 of 2019. So
No, that would have been a week ago.
we're talking about this today because we're kind of late on this shit.
Yeah,
okay?
and you cursed.
No, we didn't.
Now I for sure can't use that.
Now you can just bleep that out, like you always do.
What if I put I'm gonna bleep it out with
With what?
with
With
more
what?
curse
With
words.
what? With what?
With more curse
Oh,
words.
with what kind of curse words? Say
Like-
it. Say it right now.
like
Say
fuck.
it. Say it. One more.
And,
Say it one
and-
more.
and
Say it
bitch.
loud and proud. Say it loud and proud. And you're ugly.
You're ugly.
You're fugly.
You're ugly.
No one can hear that.
No one can. It doesn't make sense
Why would you say fugly though?
because he's fucking ugly.
Oh wow, that's mean. What's your retort?
You're fat.
He's been saying that since high school. It has never changed.
All right, let's actually get into it.
All right, now let's actually start it.
What's going on, guys? You're listening to episode 31 of the Heycast, the #1 gaming podcast in our hearts. My name is Timothy. I'm here with Giacomo. I'm here with Arnold.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
We're here.
snap.
It's been a cool minute.
It's been a cool minute.
Yeah, it's been quite a while because we took a bit of a break.
Definitely took a little break.
Yeah, I needed a break.
He needed to reset his batteries, his little Asian batteries.
And then
Little Asian boy.
yeah.
and then every time that I'm actually kind of willing to record, Arnold doesn't even get home,
Yeah.
so we can't record anything.
Because work. But it looks like I should be done with that strenuous work consistency of hours. So
Oh, is it the building you were doing is done now?
yeah. Oh, it's almost done.
Okay.
So we got to the hard part.
So everybody's been
Alright.
busy and everybody's been tired, and now that our batteries are recharged, we're back at it again.
Your
with
batteries.
we're back at it again with the white vans.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with
Daniel.
the white vans.
Damn, Daniel. Giacomo went to E3 recently.
I did go to E3.
And you had a horrible time.
In the lines.
Yeah, you had a terrible time all over. Cyberpunk 2077 sucked. You were really pissed, right?
No, it was all wrong.
Tell us about your E3 adventures.
I heard,
Okay.
I heard that Keanu Reeves tried to kiss you on the lips, but
Oh
That
yeah, I did hear about that. Keanu Reeves
That
was
was
like,
that's the
"Damn,
legend.
Giacomo, you're like so cute." He was like, and then Giacomo was just like, "No, no, 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 no,
no.
no, 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 no."
No, speak English. I don't want to right now.
No, kiss celebrity.
Don't tarnish his reputation, you piece of shit. No, it was good. The big thing was a lot of lines. Since this year was a lot smaller, so a lot less.
When do we get to the ride?
Pretty much, yeah.
This is the ride.
So there's more people going into the line, except the first day. I got into Monster Hunter like twice right away because there was nobody there in the first hour. It was pretty exciting.
Oh, is this the one that released like the expansion packs?
Yeah,
for
it's like
free PS4?
the Froze. I forget what it's called.
I tried playing that today, and I forgot how lonely you get playing by yourself.
It's a very lonely game by yourself.
Yeah.
I was really happy to be playing with people who knew what they were doing. So that's the only way we beat Advanced because
Yeah.
I was dying a lot. It was a good time though. The longest line and the hardest line to get to obviously was
Simpsons?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh,
Yeah, it took us 3 days and a bunch of waiting, and then we're like, all right, last day, we're
Right.
just going to camp out. We're going to wait for it to happen. And when we were waiting, other people from Ubisoft and other booths were going, hey, if you're waiting for Cyberpunk, you can't stay here in this area because the lane's got to be open for people to walk.
Yeah,
So what we did, circled.
just circle
circle.
around until it's like, yeah, you can play now.
Yeah, pretty much the guys from Warner Brothers opened up the thing and going, all right, people get in line now. And so you rush into the line, and then
What if the line was you had to make a certain number of laps around the
right, that was the whole thing.
and then they give you like the little beads, from like those like relay for life walks and stuff. They give you like the little beads for every lap that you take.
Or like mark your hand, like how many laps you've done.
Yeah, or
That'd
like
be-
a
that'd be
stamp.
kinda cool.
They got like a little stamp, and then they flash the light over your stamp.
That'd be kind of cool.
It's like, all right, how many laps you done? All right, 2. You can't go in.
It's a great way to have lines that don't block walkways while also getting the gamers fit, because gamers are in horrible shape and fat.
But you need the Razer Gamer Fuel. That's what you need.
No,
And
you
also
need Bang.
Bang
Was at the show,
Yeah.
so you would just
I'm surprised
you
Bang
would
was
walk over
even
there
there.
and you would just get. Well, I got like a strawberry flavor, and it was good.
Did you hear about the Razer Gamer Fuel?
Yeah,
though?
did you hear about that?
Probably, but I didn't go get it or see it at all.
No,
No,
they
it's-
basically made their own G Fuel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you want to get Razer
Oh,
product,
I know where it was. It was like in the back, and there was like 3 flavors. PewDiePie's picture was on it. I remember that stuff now.
We
weren't
they're
there,
super
so-
expensive.
Yeah.
How much is it for
Because
per
my
drink?
friend was going up to it and he was trying each one like every time. And I remember when they were filling it up. Okay, so
Nice.
it was this gallon of maybe like a 3-gallon thing, right?
Right.
And so they just poured a bunch of powder, and then they took this jar of water, like the ones like downstairs in your water
You
thing,
have the tubs, yeah.
right? So then they throw it in there, and it's just going like shoveling it through.
Yeah.
And then they get a power tool. They put this like mixer, and they're mixing it down in there and going, "This is going to be fresh."
All right, so here's the Razer Energy
Oh,
drink.
this was the
Razer
thing.
Respawn.
This was
$25 for a pack.
This shit.
There's 4 flavors. You could also get a kit. You could also
That's
get the
for
shaker.
$30?
That's a normal price of one of those. Though.
A shaker?
Yeah.
This is actually kind of a cool shaker though, because it's
'cause it's
supposed to be metal.
Respawn.
I think it's metal,
I
like stainless steel.
bought one, but I got it from Walmart.
You can get a complete flavor kit for $100, and then
Yo, Razer,
Each-
sponsor me, please. I want the response.
each individual flavor is $25. Which how many? It comes with 20 packs, 20 sticks.
I feel like
This flavor right here, the pomegranate.
watermelon.
My friend said it was his favorite, and he drinks a lot of energy drinks.
Apparently, these are actually pretty good.
yeah, like he was saying they're pretty good,
Yeah.
and I tried some of it.
I feel like the tropical, either the tropical pineapple one would be like a little too sweet. In my opinion,
That one, I don't think we got a taste. I only remember
'Cause
the green, red, and blue one.
like right off the bat, the 3 drinks I'll drink is just the red, green, and blue.
Yeah.
They're just the Mexican colors.
The issues I have with a lot of these types of drinks is they taste powdery. Like
That-
you
yeah,
can
that's my
taste that
thing,
as a
yeah.
powder. Like G Fuel, it tastes okay, but it still tastes powdery. And I'm worried that the Razer Respawn, whatever, might also taste powdery.
I legit thought they were like Red Bull cans. They're small individual cans of each, like 24.
no, yeah,
or
so it's
4.
a whole mixing powder,
Yeah.
and it's
No.
good. Like tastes fine.
But their Respawn shaker's pretty cool.
It's
all right.
alright.
I like
decent.
shakers.
It's decent.
If I would use it if I had it.
Up your butt.
He went there.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else did you experience at E3?
Okay, there right next to that, there was this little LCD TV, a bunch of them, and all they were was just this little, I guess, a ball connected to the TV, to an HDMI cable, and a bunch of guns. So you would shoot at the TV. It was like a light gun. It was pretty awesome.
Light gun game.
It kind of, because there was no light gun
Right,
aspects.
yeah.
There was a delay though. So when I was trying to aim and like shoot at a zombie, it'd be about a second delay, which would either get me hit or I'm missing a shot now.
Right.
So it was cool concept. Definitely, I would get into it if they had it. But now I'm just trying to think of the things that were like mainstream to kind of talk about all the small stuff.
Right.
Like
I was
Nazi
at
zombies.
yeah. That was a fun one.
What zombies?
Nazi zombies.
Nazi zombies.
So there's some cool stuff there. Was another one. I was in the Sega and Atlas booth, and I was playing Judgment was the game that's coming out.
I heard Judgment's sick.
Judgment sick as fuck, dude. And then the power went out. Luckily I was watching over the person who's playing in front of me. She was like getting through the game, and I'm going like, all right, I know the story now.
Yeah.
But I wanted to play it, and then it
it's
turned
basically
off.
a Yakuza game.
It's pretty much it's in the same world.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting that one point for them to kind of fight the Yakuza. I'm guessing, I don't know.
I tried playing the Yakuza games. Like,
They're pretty funny.
that I've seen like all like the Mimi stuff, but like I tried playing one game. I think Yakuza 0. It wasn't for me.
Not for you?
No.
Not a beat 'em up style? Like, they're not really beat 'em up.
It's not
They're
beat
more
'em
like-
up. It's too much story, and like you got to walk around and you like do your own thing. But like I can't do that. Like
Right.
I'm more of a fast paced, hack and
Right.
slash.
I've never played the series, so this is my first introduction to this style,
Yeah.
and it's very fun. I have a lot of fun with it.
I need to actually play a Yakuza game. I've never gotten around to it, but everyone always tells me how good they are, and I do like very story-heavy driven games. I prefer story-driven games over like really open games.
Did you play Heavy Rain a lot?
No.
Oh.
Heavy Rain's really cool.
I don't.
It's like a movie.
I don't care for any of,
So you wouldn't play
Yes.
Become Human? Or Detroit Become Human, right?
No,
Is that what it was?
The problem I have with like those games in general is they feel very pretentious.
Okay.
And, like the writer, the director, whatever. I forget his name, but always like, oh, these are like really like artsy things, and then it's just poorly written half the time.
You're poorly written.
But yeah, I like story-driven games, but I don't like those types of games.
Okay, that's fair. And then another thing we did, Borderlands. We tried to do Borderlands right away because we wanted to do Borderlands.
Yeah.
It was exciting. I didn't get to play as the character I wanted to play as.
Right.
Only because when I was selecting the names, the character image stayed the same.
Oh.
So I was going, am I playing as the robot person? I don't know. And so I just played as the generic gun guy with the drone. It's fine. It's easy.
I want to be the hunter.
The hunter was
The
cool.
hunter with the 3
they,
dogs.
They didn't do that one. They did the mech. They did the new, oh my God, what is
Siren?
it called? The new Siren, who's all about
Yeah.
close combat, and then the guy with the gun.
Yeah. Siren.
I love the design of that villain Siren with
Yeah.
like the big coat, but you can't play as her because they're a villain. They're the main antagonist.
Yeah.
But the design is so cool, and I wish I could play as them. But
Maybe
you
it's a
can't.
I feel like if Borderlands 3 dropped, I think your go-to character would be the Siren or the girl with the mech.
Yeah, the mech was cool.
It's one of those 2 characters I feel like you could play.
I might play the girl as the girl with the mech, because with our Borderlands 2 playthrough right now, I'm playing as Gage, who summons a robot.
Yeah. Is that the Necro or the Techno?
Yeah, so the
Technomancer?
Yeah, whatever she was. She's cool because she has a mechanic called Anarchy, where you stack the more anarchy that you stack, which is basically like killing people without reloading. You can't manually reload. If you manually reload, it resets your stack. But the higher that stack is, the worse your aim is, but the more damage you do.
Oh, so you want to be close.
It gets to a point where even when you're point blank range, you have a hard time landing a shot.
Really?
So her best weapons are weapons that recoil.
Oh, okay, because there's a better chance it'll hit
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah.
By the way, it's probably going to look like I'm jacking off because I'm messing around with this piece of Velcro that's attached to this little strap over here. So, like, if I'm fiddling around with it,
He's jerking off.
You're
guys.
just
it
jerking
kind of
off.
looks like I'm jerking off.
For anyone who's just listening in, he's stroking vigorously.
Yeah.
Stroking vigorously. I like
vigorously.
that.
Use that description.
Stroking courageously.
Courageously.
Majestically. So
How do you stroke majestically? Like how do you jack
just-
off majestically?
just, I
I don't think you can.
don't know. You kind of just go with
Speaking
the
of
flow.
jacking off, I mean, there was a couple guys at the Crash Team Racing. Like when that was the first
that
thing.
were jacking off? What?
No, they were just they pretty much were because they were like pimping and winning every time.
Right.
And so the point was, if you won in first place, you got all the day prizes in one day. Instead of having to come each day to get like the armband, the sunglasses, and I think a visor.
That's a lame prize for winning.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to play the game. It's going to come out in a week, and it's already out now. It's a week from then.
But you should get something cool rather than something that you could have just gotten.
A coin.
yeah, you get to
you
be the first number one on the board right there that everyone was watching on the TVs.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I was in second place for the longest time. I fell off, went to fourth, and I couldn't get back from there. Everyone was just
times.
keeping the speed up, and I was like, I can't go past this now.
So Crash Team Racing or Mario Kart?
Crash Team Racing has different physics.
I'll go with Crash Team Racing because it's one of my friends.
It's a fun game, but I'm used to Mario Kart's physics
Right.
more than anything else because that's what I grew up with.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I did too, but I prefer Crash
Crash was fun though.
because I just like the characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say the character is very zany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crash
I like
Bandicoot.
fake Crash,
Fake Crash. Yeah.
Crunch.
Crunch was Crunch was my favorite, and Tiny.
Yeah, Tiny.
Tiny
yeah.
was one of my favorite characters. I
It was
really like.
funny characters in the game.
Yeah.
So definitely one of the first things we tried to beat Final Fantasy 14, the fight, and we do this every time we go, and we've won. We've never won any time. Like no matter whether we have an experienced crew or unexperienced, never won.
It's because you suck.
It's because I suck, and I only play as a red mage because I know how to point and click.
Right.
And that's what I'm good at.
That's
You know what the common denominator for all you guys losing is you guys.
Yeah, it's like, if we think back, yeah, I would believe it because I go like, I'm totally untrained. I'm only doing this because I don't want to stand in line by myself. So
Right.
you guys want to try to win these shirts.
It's weird. Like MMO battles, they seem so simplistic, but it's actually like really complicated with how you have to stack your skills and all that stuff, and the order that you place them in, and the timing and everything and whatnot. It actually gets really, really tough. Apparently.
I mean, one of my friends was saying it's mainly the healers because, yeah, they were healing, but they weren't keeping themselves protected.
Right.
So if they're dying, then they can't heal the tank. Tank dies, off tank dies.
Yeah.
And then
a lot of the time, if your healer goes out, like everybody goes out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then your DPS is like, we're fucking squishy. One shot, oh, we're dead.
Yeah. That's why. That's why the healers are so important.
Yeah. So that was pretty much the main ones. Final Fantasy VII looks cool. Cyberpunk 27 is cool.
was that?
Something fell. It's probably his bottle.
Oh, apparently, apparently Tifa's boobs.
I was gonna bring that up.
You were gonna bring up the Tifa boob
Yeah,
thing?
You want to talk about it now?
Yeah, like, apparently, like I've seen a lot of Tifa boobs, so people don't like it, and like they want like her boobs smaller, or something just change with her boobs. Because
apparently there was like some commission or something that also told Square Enix to shrink her boobs because it was unethical. It was an ethics committee over there that forced them to shrink the boobs.
Wow.
Apparently,
it was just fine the way they were. I don't see anything wrong with
boobs.
it.
Boobs are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's your wristband?
Are you scared of boobs? You know, is that what the community is?
Are Tifa's boobs a threat to you?
That's what I got from it, because people don't like the boobs, and like, all right, I guess they're scared of boobs and they don't want them huge.
Is there a month for breast awareness? Does it have a month?
Breast awareness, not breast cancer.
Yeah, breast awareness. Isn't it March?
That's just in general awareness, not just cancer. That included, but
I think there should be, because
I love boobies. I'm gonna start wearing that shit again.
Those I love boobies bracelets.
Yeah. I'm gonna start like wearing like 7 of them.
That makes sense. You wear like backwards hats all the time, so it's like it fits.
I'm gonna wear like 7.
You're the kind of guy who goes to local and wears a hat and orders a drink.
Oh, the pub.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
When we went to local pub and grill, we were talking about how that place was just full of tall white guys wearing hats,
snapbacks,
and you put me in that like.
Well, it wasn't wrong. There was 7, then 3 left, and then like 3 more came.
Spencer felt intimidated because he was the only tall white guy that wasn't wearing a hat.
Oh, okay.
Like real talk, like it was real.
I don't know what else.
Bring
that home. All right, I mean, I do wear hats, but this is the first time I wear it, like my hat backwards, I think.
No, you wear your hat backwards all the time. What are you talking about?
I never wear my hat backwards.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What are you talking about?
No. I wear it sometimes.
I usually see him wearing it front.
Yeah, I mainly wear my hat frontwards where my logo.
I swear I've seen you wear it backwards a lot.
No.
I mean, you've known him longer, so maybe he has.
I've never, like...
I've known you longer than you knew you.
There's a couple of times that I have done it, but I immediately switch it back. I'm not very comfortable having my hat back.
I don't wear my hat backwards.
It just, I feel
it
like
looks weird on me.
It's like those like people that go out right on a sunny day and right and they do this shit. Protect
but
the front.
they look like you.
Yeah, like that. It's a reason to have it cover the fucking sun.
You can get the Cyberpunk 2077 visor that's on there and the mask.
Oh yeah,
that I got you guys. You can take some of those prints if you want those prints. They're inside the Borderlands thing.
Okay, yeah I'll take them, but I don't want to put them up in the wall because I don't want to damage your wall. So.
But yeah, I don't wear hats backwards for the same reason that I don't wear beanies. I don't look good with beanies on.
How do you fuck up a beanie?
His head.
For some reason, my face just doesn't work well with the beanie. I don't know why.
He looks like a used condom, like if it's gone down too far, right? And so like his head just shrinks. What? So like his like forehead, it becomes like a fucking alien head. I don't know what it looks fucking funny.
I don't know. It's hard to do. You have to like actually just see me in a beanie to understand why I don't look good in a beanie.
I can imagine you in a beanie.
It looks like okay. The best way I can put it is like imagining a toddler, a newborn baby with a beanie. That's what he looks like now.
The funny thing is though,
it looks funny. Like it's hard. Like I can't. I tried helping you and I can't because you have a weird head.
The thing is, I need to start wearing a beanie when I go to boxing because my hair keeps dropping in front of my face and it covers my eyes and it
Why don't
pisses
you wear a
me
headband?
off. I do. I wear a.
But he thinks it looks lame.
No. So headbands make me look lame. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it because like I look like a nerd when like.
But
wearing,
you're boxing. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
No.
Are you worried about
you
your
don't
parents?
understand.
Is
You
this
don't understand. I have to look cool while I'm doing my boxing.
So like he's the like the supreme dude of boxing. So like I have to have the best shoes,
That's
the
true.
best gloves.
So my mom was actually talking about how she goes to this gym,
right?
and there's this lady that comes in wearing full makeup, has like a
Gucci?
Louis duffel bag,
Yeah.
and all this shit, and like all dressed up and stuff for a workout. You know, like
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah, why are you
It's dumb.
covering yourself in makeup when you're going to work out when you're just going to sweat it all off anyway, you know?
Yeah.
She's testing how strong the makeup is so that the water
Yeah, I
doesn't
think
come
that's
off.
her test run, you know? It's like if I sweat so much, this makeup gonna last, you
Right.
know?
That's the kind of
So
thing
I
I'm
If it
feel like
lasts
that-
while working out, it'll
Yeah.
last throughout the day.
Yeah. So but yeah, that's how I feel like you are. Like you can't wear like anything look weird. Cause like if someone looks at you weird, it's like, oh great, so my image is fucking ruined. So it's like I can't wear a hairband because it looks weird. I have to
I
wear,
wear it anyway. It's just I don't like how it looks.
Yeah, see, like his mental, like it's mental stuff that it's already taking damage.
How do you know everybody else doesn't think you look awesome in it?
Yeah, there's probably one dude's like, wow, that guy. With
Like
the
I wish I
headband?
looked like him. You know?
Yeah, it's like he's my role model.
For all the listeners out there, you got to imagine Timothy is this suave, handsome-looking man, chiseled face, man. It is gaunt to perfection.
I'll be
Why
less-
are you not a model?
Yeah.
I'll be less self-conscious when other people start showing up to the gym with headbands.
Well,
And then I could be like, damn, I started something.
do they have long hair?
Not a lot of them do, no.
That's probably why they don't need headbands.
Yeah, that's
So
why.
I should just buzz my hair. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or just keep it short.
just go hard.
Yeah, 00. And they shave your eyebrows too.
Just shave my
Yeah, dude,
Timothy
that's a
already
sweat.
has relatively thinner eyebrows.
I'm gonna shave my eyebrows, but I'm gonna stop like around here, so it's just like a dot, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
I just got like dots on.
Oh God!
Or just leave a thought on like at the very
Just
tip of
tattoo
your head.
your eyebrows in.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get like those little sumo buns.
Okay.
No, sumo bunch. You like shave everything, be it
Like a
sides-
top knot.
Yeah, but and just have like a ball, like a spot where it's just a patch of hair.
Oh,
on
and
the back.
it's just there.
Yeah, just there. You know, like just.
But
a
you're
patch.
bald everywhere else.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Anyway,
So let's actually move on to the
yeah.
topics.
So you talked about Cyberpunk earlier, and there's been some recent Cyberpunk 2077 controversies.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
It's interesting.
weird, yeah.
It's basically like it's just PC culture, you know. But yeah, like I gotta get like a grabber because these people are like, you know, they're reaching for.
Did you see
something?
Did you see that one Simpsons image where it's Mo Sizlak and Homer Simpson? He goes, "You just lost yourself a customer," and it's just like a bunch of people buying Cyberpunk 77, and then it's like this one small group is isolated. And he goes, "Sorry, what was that?" As he's collecting all the money.
right.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen that picture.
but that's kind of what this was like.
Yeah, but yeah, it started with this rock paper shotgun article written by Matt Cox. Cox, it's a
Cox.
sex thing.
It's a penis.
Wow, you guys are so immature. He sucked my dick.
It says that.
But basically, his article was just talking about how he's mad because of racial like basically racial stereotyping and calling African Americans and black people just animals because there's a gang in the game called Animals. But it's completely missing the point of why that gang is called Animals. It's
So I just
is this more important than
Well, I'm trying to put the live feed on.
Is looking at your phone more important than our conversation right now, Giacomo?
I'm listening to the conversation. I'm
it just-
connecting this to the world.
But you played the Cyberpunk demo.
We got to
and-
see the
yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, you got to see the
Yeah.
demo. But yeah, there was the game called Animals, and there's a reason that they're called Animals. Is
They're
all-
fucking ripped.
Yeah, they're all fucking ripped, and they're trying to be like really strong and trying to be the strongest people ever. And like, it's just kind of interesting that the first thought that comes to his head when he hears the word animal
Racial!
is it's racial.
Racial!
That
It's so racial!
It basically kind of speaks for like how racist he probably is because that's the first thing that came to his mind.
Well, it's something to talk about too.
Yeah.
If you pick at something, you know.
Yeah, you're reaching. You're reaching to find something to be pissed off about.
It's like one of those Twitter memes. Is like nobody like says nothing about the trailer, and then Matt Cox is like, "This is so racial with the fucking animals and shit like that."
Right.
You seen those memes at all? I don't know.
And I've seen them. Literally nobody.
Yeah, literally nobody like cares about the game, and then there's him.
Yeah.
Just flipping shit. You know.
Right. But yeah, there was also an interview with one of the people, the person that created the universe, the Cyberpunk 2077 universe,
Right.
who also happens to be black. His name is Mike Pondsmith. He created the whole universe, and on this Reddit post, someone was like basically like reposting some comments from the Rock Paper Shotgun article, and it was basically like a guy that was repeatedly commenting to other commenters saying,
Right.
Mike Pondsmith was involved at some point, but he's definitely not heavily involved anymore because he'd never sign off on something as racist as a game called Animals. CD Projekt Red deviated from the 2020 canon horribly and inexcusably in the portrayal of the Voodoo Boys. The whole thing just sets off alarm bells suggesting that the game is profoundly inauthentic and CD Projekt Red didn't really get Cyberpunk. And Mike Pondsmith responded saying, if I wasn't heavily involved, I would be able to get more done. As it is, I barely have a life. As for the animals, the whole freaking point is that they think of themselves as powerful, dangerous, wild animals. You'd have thought the lady named Sasquatch would have given them a clue. The original Voodoo Boys were a scathing commentary on cultural appropriation. I love the idea that the real practitioners of Voodoo moved in and took back their turf, and they even got the Creole right.
They did a good job with the accents.
Yeah. And who the bleep do you think you are telling me whether or not my creation was done right or not? I think he meant who the fuck, but he himself censored himself. So
End quote, of course.
Dude, that's a power move right there. If you have to like censor yourself on like calling someone out,
a power move.
It's a power move.
It's a power move.
Yeah, it's like you gotta like, hey,
I would
you
think,
restrain yourself.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like it's a one up,
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But yeah,
what I do to you when I like beat you in Tekken.
Shut the fuck.
Oh,
I beat you in Tekken.
Yeah.
I'm higher ranked than you.
Yeah, with fucking Katarina.
I'm higher ranked than you in general.
Are you sure about Street Fighter? Are we bringing this up again? In Street Fighter?
No, I'm talking about Tekken.
Oh, Tekken.
I'm higher ranked than you in general.
Well, in general, yes, because I barely play the fucking game. I don't have a fucking
You
life.
play more than I do.
Yes, I had a character crisis for the longest time.
You play more than I do.
And then you just like, hey, I'm gonna pick Katarina and up forward 4 all the way through, and then like I win because Katarina's fucking broken.
Anyway, this isn't a fighting game discussion.
I play Kirby and Smash.
Kirby's fun.
You and everybody else.
Yes.
Anyway, where were we?
We're talking about like animals. And,
So, because the names, they felt
yeah.
very, and like there was only black people in the area.
Yeah.
Which, again, made sense.
They were also like
In the-
upset. Yeah, because in real cities, you have you have areas that are predominantly black, you have areas that are predominantly Hispanic, areas that are predominantly Asian. Like those exist, and they exist in this universe too. So depending on what gang that you're fighting, or depending on what location you're at, you're going to be dealing with different race people.
Absolutely.
Wasn't it a game like that also with Deus Ex? Also, like with like you're a dude that like you're a secret agent, and you have to go through different cities. Have you any played those games before? Like Deus Ex Revolution, Human Revelation.
Oh yeah, Human Revolution.
Yeah, that one. Like I think it has that mechanic also. Like, there's certain groups.
There are inner cities. Yeah, there's like parts where you're like, all right, this is homeless and everything, and they're generally African American.
Yeah. So like there's like that types of that.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
It's really annoying too, because like they're acting like, oh, the whole game's going to be like this. You're just going to be shooting a lot of blacks, right? But this is a small demo. It doesn't speak for the entirety of the game.
Plus, don't forget last year.
Yeah,
where
like
we shot up white dudes.
Right, exactly. Like in the trailer, it was primarily white guys wearing cybernetics getting shot at.
Yeah.
Everyone gets their fair share,
Yeah,
that's the way.
So it's really stupid that you would be criticizing it over something like that when you haven't even seen the entirety of the game. It was just a small portion of the game that you were experiencing. But yeah, there was also some criticism over the Voodoo Boys too. We talked about, and like a lot of it was like the accent and stuff like that. But like,
where do you think they're from? So like,
right, exactly, and like,
just make up a language.
It's funny too because in one of the videos that I was watching, it was I think it was a Yang Yao video. He put it's Yang Yao.
Oh, is it Yang Yao?
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
His boyfriend, he knows.
Oh
My God. There was a Twitter clip of Haitians reacting very positively that their people were
being represented
in a game like that, and they were super stoked and super excited, and they were like, "Yeah, the Creoles."
Same thing with Mafia 3. There's like back time with bunch of Creoles with Haitians, all Haitian games and shit like that. They're Creole.
Yeah.
Remember when
Accents
Japan loved Ghost in the Shell, even though it was Scarlett Johansson, and they were like, "That I'm cool with that."
I don't remember that.
You don't remember the controversy because she was white?
Well,
instead
no,
of Asian?
I remember the controversy.
It's that kind of same idea. It's like Japanese were like, "This is cool. We're glad that our show is getting an American movie."
Oh yeah. Now
but
I remember,
like everyone else was like, "Why is she white?"
Right.
What? Okay.
I mean, it is still kind of weird.
The
considering-
Pokemon thing, the gym trainer,
Nessa?
Yeah.
Oh, the Nessa.
And they
thing.
turned her white just to trigger people.
Yeah.
Dude, there's another drawing with like,
there were people that
Nessa.
were pissed off about her outfit and like it being all revealing and stuff, but she's a fucking swimmer.
Yeah.
There's another drawing also like Nessa as a gorilla, and the one post is like, "Don't worry, there's gonna be some color edits later on." It's just a gorilla just like throwing a fucking banana as a Nessa.
Yeah, no, it's weird. People
it's
get
just-
mad over like really stupid stuff.
It's a joke.
It's funny too because like with this whole sort of PC culture, most of the people that are getting really pissed off about this aren't part of the group that
Are getting that should be getting pissed.
Yeah. And like the groups and those groups are actually very stoked. And like this example.
Representation is
it's all
nice in the media.
representation.
I feel like this like this guy or like anyone who criticizes like a specific game, like they come from the left field. You know, like they're like so like inverse like something else, you know, that we don't know, but they see this and like, oh, they're I don't like it because they're this certain situation, and then we're like, just go do your thing. No one cares. Just we get it.
It's just
we get it.
People are just constantly reaching for stuff to be mad at. Like they
want the clout.
Yeah, the race isn't the only thing that people were like criticizing. Like they were saying that this poster over here was transphobic because it shows a sexual representation of a transgendered person, right? But when I saw this, my thought was, oh, the fact that they are advertising a transgender person in this way means that this culture is more accepting of transgender people, right?
Honestly, I don't think there was a transgender person.
I wouldn't have known.
You didn't see the bulge?
No. I didn't see it because like I would have never paid attention to that.
Right.
I would just think like, oh, cool. Like they're adding like there's a cool. My mind will be customization.
Right.
Maybe like future customization or something along those lines.
That's the whole
cyberpunk, like cyberpunk-esque of the image. It's like that's what I think of.
But yeah, people were pissed off because it was being transphobic, and the whole idea is that this is a dystopian universe, and there's a lot of advertising, and people will do whatever they can to advertise these things, sexualize whatever kind of group of people. But again, the fact that they are able to sexualize a transgendered person in this way means this culture is more accepting of it. So, like, I don't understand why you think it would be transphobic.
No, I understand.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a lot of CD Projekt. I'm still super stoked for this game.
Everyone's
I'm
pretty
excited.
stoked.
I'm excited to play this game.
People grasping at straws.
Well, let's get to the next story then.
Yeah. Which one do we want to do? You want to do Borderlands or you want to do Surprise Mechanics?
Let's do Surprise Mechanics.
Yeah, Surprise Mechanics.
Let's do Surprise Mechanics.
So EA, well known for starting the whole loot box craze, says that they don't actually use the term loot boxes, and they actually call it Surprise Mechanics, which is a total lie.
Surprise
Mechanics.
Surprise.
Yeah, they're trying to rebrand loot boxes as Surprise Mechanics.
Surprise. It's still called the loot box, no matter what.
It's so stupid. Like, time and time again, these companies are always trying to change the names of things, but that doesn't change what it is. Just because you call it something different doesn't mean it is something different.
I feel like EA is like it's a stubborn like customer you talk to. Is like, it's like, I want to refund this because it's broken, but I broke it. And then you're like, I can't take it because it's broken.
Right.
But I didn't break it though. But you just said it's broken. No, I didn't. It's one of those like, or back and forth things.
No, it's more like someone that is trying to refund. They bought a laptop at Fry's Electronics, and then they took it to Best Buy trying to get a refund on that laptop. But Best Buy sells it, but it's like, no, but you didn't buy it here.
Yeah, it's like just take the laptop. No.
You get the third camera.
No. We don't take laptop. No, we don't take laptop.
But yeah, EA was at like some UK Parliament. So yeah, the UK Parliament's Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee, talking about loot boxes and the ethicality of loot boxes, and they're like, no, it's not called loot boxes, even though they have tweets where they are literally calling them loot boxes.
No.
But no, they don't call them loot boxes.
No.
And they're called surprise mechanics, as we've said like 50 times.
We like the word surprise mechanics.
It's such a funny.
It's a funny phrase. This jargon for marketing purposes.
But yeah, they're comparing it to Kinder Eggs and Hatchimals and those types of toys.
But you still don't know where you're going to get anyways.
The difference is that with Kinder Eggs and Hatchimals is you are getting a tangible product. Whereas loot boxes, you are getting a digital product that you don't actually technically own because it is over on their servers.
Yeah.
You know?
But I feel like the way they're going to go about this, if they're comparing this to Kinder Egg, because a Kinder Egg, you grab it, you don't know what's inside. Theoretically, like, oh, I'm going to get a toy, you know? So, but if you look like you can get one of these three options, and your mind is like, I want to get this option, you know?
Beam.
I don't even have Facebook open. What the fuck? Interesting.
Anyways, and then with like EA's or surprise
mechanics,
you still are. You have one of these like three options. You don't know what to get. I don't know. I was gonna go somewhere, then that shit happened. I was gonna go somewhere with that.
Well, I mean, look, if you get the Kinder toys, there's like 3 you can get. If you buy enough of them, you're gonna get them all.
Yeah.
Right. Like you could buy 4 and you probably get them all. Where with some of these other random mechanics, the better items probably take a whole lot longer to get, and it costs a whole lot more to do.
Yeah. Right.
Just like an actual poker or like a slot machine. You pull it, well, you're probably not going to win big until like maybe 50, maybe 25 tries.
Yeah, the issue is that they are able to manipulate the rate at which you get something
exactly.
of value.
That's a problem.
Whereas Kinder Eggs and stuff, they don't have control over that rate and stuff. It's a lot like how casinos are able to manipulate the rate at which people get a jackpot. Right. And the other thing is the way the use case of loot boxes is primarily you are getting something that affects the game.
Right. To help take an advantage.
Yeah. Whereas Hatchimals and all that stuff is just getting a toy.
I was so close. I was at a casino with my sorry, this is totally off topic.
It's related.
This is left field. But like I was at a casino with my family. When I went to Texas Showdown, I went to Vegas because my dad needed me the next day.
Yeah.
So we went to go gamble.
I remember you sent a picture of like the hotels and casinos and stuff, and then we were just like, hey, that's not Texas.
So we went to go to gamble. I think we went to Medieval Times. Yeah, Medieval Times to gamble. And my parents were gambling, and I went with my own.
Excalibur.
Yes, Excalibur. It's Medieval Times. I'm sorry. But I went off my own to go with the slots, and I was a fucking roll away of winning 10 grand. Almost. I didn't tell my parents. Almost a roll away.
That's how the casinos get you.
I know. And then I was like,
you're like, oh, I was so close. Maybe I can get it next time.
No, I was already down $20. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking.
You're acting like $20 is a lot down.
It is a lot
compared to like other people.
Because I spent $400. You fuck.
Well, okay. Wait, you spent $400 on...
I spent other games on...
Okay. So you lost $400 and then we're negative, so you were in $420.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck this. Fuck this.
Don't
I'm
do
out.
drugs.
And I was like, and my parents were like, what'd you get? It's like, he's got, like $100. Not really. So
I made money. I paid for my hotel.
I made money also one time. I won like $400.
I don't gamble.
Yeah, it's because you're kind of safe.
Yeah, what do you do when you go to Vegas?
I drink.
And I eat.
You can drink and gamble, right? At the same time.
But gambling, you lose money.
But the waitress comes around with free drinks, and then I just tip her $1, and she keeps coming back with more free drinks.
Yeah, and then the more if I was gambling while drinking those drinks, I'd want to spend more money, and I'm more likely to, I don't know, fucking gamble away my car or something.
I'm pretty good at craps, and that's kind of where I stay at. So
I just just pulling the lever and just see what happens.
It's also very fun just to go, ring, did I win anything? And you see the dragon go like,
but yeah, most of my time at in Vegas is spent with my cousins over there.
If EA decided to just release a bunch of slot machines, would it change anything from what
Surprise.
they release now?
EA Casino.
Like they get pachinko machines,
yeah.
they take the way that Konami goes.
now that they have actual gambling, it takes like all the attention away from like the loot boxes and shit. That's their plan.
Good. Keep doing it.
Good plan.
Yeah.
I'd like my check now.
Surprise mechanics, man.
Surprise mechanic.
All right, so the next one's pretty interesting too, is because it's Randy Pitchford, and there's been a lot of interesting stuff.
He comes
about
back every now and then. He's never really gone.
Yep. Part of me feels
this guy's a weirdo. I don't know.
Randy
what's going
Pitchford's
on.
an interesting character. He is an interesting CEO.
He's like
because magic tricks.
Dude,
he's just a fucking magician.
I have porn on my flash drive because I want to study this magic trick.
I feel like he's like Alex Jones in the gaming community.
I don't know. At least Alex Jones is just kind of funny for being him.
But yeah, it's funny in the ways. But like he's just like
They kind of look similar.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're white.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All white people look like Alex Jones.
Damn. How do you think Spencer feels?
Spencer.
And how do you feel all those tall white guys with hats feel? Spencer. Are you even thinking about them, Timothy? You piece of shit.
Damn, dude. Come on.
Anyway, a while back there was a lawsuit by a Wade Calendar suing Gearbox because there was $12 million.
$12 million
that was supposed to be going towards bonuses.
Right.
Oh yeah.
For the creation of Borderlands 2.
Right. It was after it was the bonus after everything was all the profit and everything.
Yeah. The lawsuit is basically saying that Randy Pitchford siphoned those funds to his own personal.
It's like personal account.
Yeah.
Personal like studio, whatever
Yeah.
you did done
Yeah.
to it. So it's kind of an asshole move.
Right, but Gearbox responded saying that the allegations were right here, quote, the allegations made by a disgruntled former employee are absurd with no basis in reality or law. We look forward to addressing this meritless lawsuit in court and have no further comment at this time.
Basically, we got the bigger pockets, so I want to pay for the better lawyers, so you can shut up.
Yeah. But since then, there's been some more evidence of this money getting, siphoned out and stuff like that. And which one of you actually read through this article?
I read it. I read part of it. Like,
I read through everything, but a lot of the jargon got lost to me.
Right.
Yeah, same with here. Like I skimmed through it, and then
it's a lot of,
especially if you read the 76 page document on Scrib right here that's embedded into the page.
Yeah.
So you could just go through the whole thing if you really want to.
Yeah, if you understand legal jargon. We don't really understand legal jargon.
Anybody who watches this show
that well.
and is deciding to go into law, go ahead and read that. That's cool.
Please tell us what's going to happen.
Please tell me what it means.
Yes.
Translate for us.
Translate to easier format so we can understand.
Yeah. But basically, from my understanding, there was like some contract or something with Borderlands 3 saying that they were essentially getting $15 million in bonuses. That it was like recoupable or something like that, meaning that it was money that was supposed to go to them initially,
right?
But it never got to them, so they are recouping that money in this new contract or something for this new game. From my understanding, I don't understand all this legal stuff myself. But that's what it seems like, and that's one of the forms of proof that we have going here. Apparently, there were also like some legal people that were looking at the way that the money was transferred and some of like this phrasing and stuff, and it seemed like really shady. Where if the phrasing was just slightly different, it would have just seemed like Randy Pitchford was straight up just stealing the money.
Right. So the way they made it sound was it would technically be illegal.
Right.
Technically legal.
This is definitely like some complicated legal stuff that we don't understand very well, so we don't want to get like too heavily into it.
Because we're gamers.
But you can go through this. You can look through the 76-page thing yourself, or just look at this GameDaily.biz article that we have here.
Read out the HTML for people that wants to look this up, please.
It's https colon//article/965/former-gearbox-employee-provides-proof-random-pitchford-diverted-funds-to-company.
You're
I'm
gone
going,
this
I'm
far
going.
now.
Yeah,
You're
that's
committed.
it. That's all
Okay,
of it.
now say it in Spanish.
Okay. HTTP.
We get it. We get it.
Do you think you're good?
That's not even the right way of saying H. You just said it more H more Latino way.
H-O.
No, it's not even right.
El Lampo. El Lampo.
You're just adding O
It's
to
like, yeah,
everything.
you said L and O again. L this O.
This chero.
Here's the URL for the Google Docs in Spanish. LHO
that's my uncle.
LSO Colino.
You really,
What does this button do? Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for now.
oh man, your glasses look weird.
You look weird. If you have any questions or topics for us to talk about, you can send them on over to heyweplaying@gmail.com. That's HEYWEREPLAYIN@gmail.com. Subscribe to us on iTunes. Listen to us on Spotify or your favorite podcasting service. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you're into that type
That's
of
pretty
stuff.
cool.
We got some cool videos on there that's not podcasts.
Yeah, for the record, people who just listened to it, I'd said that, in a deeper voice. So Timothy did not say it. So yeah. So how did you guys?
you're the actual host.
So I was a ventriloquist.
You're also like, even though we're talking over each other, that's still you
I'm
doing
just still doing
You're
it.
really,
I'm
you're really
throw-
very talented.
Yeah, I'm saying, don't you know I'm a ventriloquist?
You should enter America's Got Talent because I've never seen a ventriloquist that could actually do that.
I know, it's weird. So
That could
it's
speak
it's
that could
amazing
be two people at the same time.
talking to each other.
Anyway,
it's like a comedian who does it. It's called Jeff Dunham that does it.
Jeff Dunham is
He's a really
dead
good ventriloquist.
Well,
He's
not a-
that's
But
what I watch.
what is he
because of-
only like in Vegas now?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's in Vegas.
That's cool.
You
Permanent
should,
shows in
know.
Vegas.
You go to Vegas all
You
the
go to
time.
Vegas all the time. Your family lives there.
Yeah.
I don't do
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
When
Why
are you
don't
gonna
look
start
at that?
boxing in Vegas?
What?
When are you gonna start boxing in Vegas?
Oh, like at the MGM Grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Get my prize money?
Yeah, get your prize money.
Blow
and
it
give us,
all
like,
on slot machines and hookers. I don't know. Whatever it is you're into.
Anyway, give us a rating on iTunes also. That'll help us,
And write a review.
become
It'll
bigger.
help. It'll help him buy hookers.
Yes. Help me buy hookers, guys.
Don't help him buy hookers.
Anyway,
No,
thank you guys for
provide
tuning
me
in.
the hookers.
Don't provide him the hookers either.
Oh God, no.
They're too young.
Anyway, bye, guys.
See ya.